A 180-pound jet black Cane Corso sat alone in a shelter kennel for 214 days, not because he was broken, not because he was sick, because he loved too much. And the world called that dangerous. This is the story of Thunder and the man who said yes when everyone else walked away. Marcus Hayes was 38 years old, single, and lived in a two-bedroom house in Columbus, Ohio that felt twice as empty as it actually was. He worked construction, long hours, early mornings, sore hands. He didn't need a dog, he needed sleep. But on a Tuesday afternoon in March, his coworker sent him a link. "Just look," the text said. "Don't make any decisions." Marcus looked. 214 days. That number was listed right next to Thunder's name on the shelter's website. Beneath it, 3 words that hit like concrete: highly protective, not recommended. He drove to the Maplewood Animal Rescue Center the next morning. He didn't tell anyone. The shelter coordinator, a woman named Diane, met him at the front desk. She was direct, the kind of direct that comes from years of watching people make promises they don't keep. "Before I take you back there," she said, "I want to be honest with you. Thunder was surrendered by his previous owner because he wouldn't let anyone near the house. Delivery drivers, neighbors, guests. Didn't matter. He put himself between his owner and everyone else, every single time." Marcus nodded. "Sounds like loyalty to me." Diane paused. "It's more complicated than that. He's a Cane Corso, a male, 180 pounds of pure muscle. As a puppy, a dog like Thunder would have cost you anywhere between $1,500 and $3,000 from a reputable breeder. He came here with papers, with history, with everything. And he's still here after 7 months because nobody wants the responsibility." Marcus said nothing. He just asked to see him. Thunder didn't bark when Marcus approached. He didn't pace. He stood completely still at the center of his kennel, all 180 pounds of him, and stared, not with aggression, with something harder to describe, like he was deciding something. Marcus crouched down, eye level. For 11 seconds, neither of them moved. Then Thunder walked to the kennel door, pressed his massive head against the metal bars, and exhaled. One long, slow breath. Marcus stood up and said, "I'll take him." Diane blinked. "You haven't even seen him outside the kennel." "I don't need to." The adoption fee was $120. Marcus paid it without hesitation. But that was just the beginning. Before Thunder even made it to the driveway, Marcus had stopped at PetSmart. A heavy-duty tactical leash built for large breeds, $54. A stainless steel XL food bowl, $22. A 30-pound bag of high-protein kibble recommended for working breeds, $67. He didn't have a crate. An XL double-door wire crate that could actually fit a dog Thunder's size ran him $189. Total, before they even reached the driveway, $452. And that didn't count the vet visit scheduled for the following week, a full wellness exam, updated vaccinations, and heartworm screening for a dog Thunder's size, $310. Marcus spread it all out on his kitchen floor that first night. Thunder sat in the doorway and watched him with those amber eyes, like he was calculating whether this man was worth the effort. "Go ahead and judge me," he said out loud to the empty house. "I already spent $500 on you. We're in this together." Thunder's tail moved, once, slowly, like he was giving the idea serious consideration. The first 2 weeks were not a movie. They were not beautiful. They were hard. Thunder didn't trust the house yet. He patrolled every room before he would settle, checked every door, every window. Marcus would wake up at 2 a.m. to the sound of heavy paws on hardwood, moving room to room in the dark. One night, he came downstairs and found Thunder sitting in front of the front door, motionless, staring at it like he was expecting something to come through. "There's nothing out there, buddy," Marcus said. Thunder looked at him once, then went back to staring at the door. Marcus went back to bed. And here's the part nobody tells you about dogs like Thunder, the part the shelter pamphlets skip over. He wasn't aggressive, he was grieving. His previous owner had surrendered him after 4 years. 4 years of sleeping at the foot of the same bed, eating from the same bowl, living inside the same 4 walls. And then one morning, that person drove him to Maplewood, handed over his papers, and left without looking back. Thunder had watched that car pull out of the parking lot. The shelter staff remembered it clearly. He didn't bark, he didn't fight, he just watched, and then he sat down, and he didn't move for 3 hours. "I see you're still here, but haven't subscribed yet. Honestly, that breaks my heart a little. Hit that subscribe button. You're gonna want to see what happens next." Week 3, Marcus came home from a 12-hour shift, boots caked in mud, back aching, the kind of tired that lives behind your eyes. He opened the front door. Thunder was sitting right there, not frantic, not jumping, just sitting, waiting, tail moving slow and steady, like a metronome. Marcus sat down on the floor right there in the entryway, still in his boots. Thunder walked over, lay down beside him, and put his enormous head on Marcus's knee. They stayed like that for 20 minutes. Marcus didn't move, Thunder didn't move. "Okay," Marcus said quietly, "I get it now. Some stories are too important to keep to yourself. If Thunder's story is hitting different right now, you already know what to do." By month 2, the dynamic had shifted completely. Thunder had claimed the left side of the couch, the entire left side, with the kind of quiet authority that made it clear negotiation was not on the table. Marcus had also bought a second bag of kibble, a waterproof outdoor dog bed for the porch, $78, a 6-month supply of flea and tick prevention, $94, and had already budgeted for Thunder's annual dental cleaning, which a dog his size requires yearly, estimated $400 to $600. "You are the most expensive decision I have ever made," Marcus told him one evening. Thunder stared at him with the calm, unblinking certainty of someone who already knows they're worth it. Then came the night that changed everything. The night Marcus understood exactly why Thunder had been called too protective. It was a Thursday, 2:47 a.m. Marcus was deep asleep when he heard it. Not a bark, a different sound entirely. Low, sustained, coming from somewhere in the chest, the kind of sound that vibrates through the floor. He was on his feet before he was fully awake. Thunder was at the back window, body locked, every muscle rigid, not moving, not making a sound anymore, just staring into the backyard. Marcus looked outside. A figure was moving along the back fence line, slow, testing the gate latch. Marcus called 911, stayed back, kept Thunder beside him. The responding officer found evidence of attempted entry at 2 other homes on the street that same night. Both had been successfully broken into. Marcus's house had not been touched. The officer looked at Thunder on his way out. "That's a serious animal," he said. "Yeah, he is." Thunder was called too protective, too intense, too much. He was surrendered because someone couldn't handle the weight of being truly loved by an animal that takes that job seriously. Marcus spent $120 to adopt him, spent hundreds more to feed him, protect him, care for him. And what did he get in return? A dog who patrols his house every night before settling down. A dog who waits at the door every single evening, tail moving slow and steady. A dog who saved him from a break-in and probably a whole lot worse. Some might call that a good investment. Marcus just calls it Thunder. If you've ever been told you love too hard, too much, too intensely, this one's for you. And if you've ever given a second chance to something the world wrote off, tell me about it in the comments. Or answer me this: is what Thunder did that night love or pure instinct? I want to know what you think.